Alright, I hope you guys, I hope blah. Well, I hope you guys like that intro. That's a little different than what I'm used to. You guys can comment how I can make my intros to videos more unique and different. So here we go. Now I will warn you that I do not remember most of the characters' names, so please forgive me, and you can tell me down in the comment section. I think I will put it in the description, the name of each character, so that'll be good. This is obviously the Stranger Things Upside Down Lego Stranger Things set. This is the Upside Down. It retails for about $200 and comes with about 8 minifigures. This set is really awesome and really cool. I do recommend when when you're getting down to building the trees, I recommend you take a break, you relax, because the trees are one of the most difficult parts, and that can really be frustrating making the trees because you have to duplicate the other one, especially also attaching the two halves together and building up and then adding the trees. That is so hard, so just take time, take it easy. So yes. And before the minifigures and before my horrible mention of their names that I don't remember, there are a lot of spare pieces. This is one of the only bad things about the set itself are the minifigure, the pieces. How many spare pieces there are. I mean, that's a lot of spares. I'm pretty sure I might have missed a couple pieces, like I might have didn't add a couple of the right pieces, but still, that's way too many spare pieces, I think. So I may make a bunch of the instructions, but pretty much I'm thinking these are the spare pieces. I just don't know, honestly. But yes, so the minifigures. Now, there's a second complaint that I have, actually. There are two major complaints about the set. One is the load of spare pieces, which I think one or two of them minus. And then the other thing is the stand. There are 8 minifigures, but the stand can only hold 4 of them. That's pretty wrong in my mind. Now, you can't stick the sheriff in the van, so you guess you can say there should be at least 3 other slots. And you could stick 2 more minifigures back here on the stand. So I guess there is room to, like, 1 in the van, and then, like, 6 on the stand. But still, there really should be, like, this should be, like, big enough to hold all 8 of the people, or have, like, add a back row for them, you know. Or maybe, like, I mean, I guess this would probably make it more expensive, but, like, you can have the sign flip, put, like, a upside down, oh, sorry. Like I said, you can put, like, a decayed, like, version of the upside of Stranger Things back here, and have, like, the other 4 minifigures. I think that'd be really cool. Kind of like the box, you see in the box, you've got the blue there. You can imagine, right, the original thing of Stranger Things being, like, upside down and decayed looking. I think that'll look really cool. Now, the problem is obviously that would probably make the set more expensive, and I don't know if Lego would, like, put in extra details into the sign. Flipping it would probably just be fine, but yes. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know why Lego didn't make the stand big enough or something, but I guess I kind of see why. You know, there are spots in the house, there's all spots in the set to put the other 4 minifigures, and like I said, you can't put 2 more in the back. So yeah. So that's that. Those are my thoughts, and all done. Now let's get to the actual minifigures, because I'm rambling on here. The 4 minifigures we have are the 4 kids. Well, 4 out of the 5 kids that are the main characters in Stranger Things. We have 11. I can't remember his name. It's been several months since I've watched Stranger Things Season 1, and I haven't even started watching Stranger Things Season 2. So, it's 2020, so yeah. So I don't remember any of their names besides 11 and the Demogorgon and Will. So yeah. Over here we have the back of the minifigures. Zoom in. Now all the minifigures here have accessories, and I forgot, and when I first tried to record this, that 11 has a tiny little wait, hold on, where is it? 11 has a waffle. Here it is. Actually, that wasn't it. A 1x1 Eggo waffle. That is so cute. And that's for 11. Now, I won't stick it in 11's hand now, but yes, that is for 11. 11 does not have double-sided print on her head. And yeah. Now, I can see why Lego decided to use the 11 with a disguise than another version of 11, because without her hair, she's just a little, you got to admit, for a minifigure, she's creepy. So I'm kind of glad Lego decided to go with the hair version, but yeah. And we have the other kid here, and he does have a backside print. He does have a backside print, more confused look. He's got a flashlight, and he's got a walkie-talkie. That's really cool. Alright, so the third kid in the Stranger Things here, the third kid here, you can see he's got his expression of we're in trouble, because he's got a slingshot. This is like a kind of like a reference. This is, I don't know how to put it, it's not an Easter egg. It's from the scene of when they try to defeat the Demogorgon and he used a slingshot. Didn't work. So I think that's why they gave him that particular expression. And I think most of the expression on these kids are when they were trying to fight the Demogorgon in the school, which is odd because this is the house, but yeah. He's got this nice little miner's flashlight there, so that's really cool. Miner's little I call it flashlight. The headband piece here is really cool. He doesn't have any double-sided print on his head, but yeah, so that's really cool. And yeah, what's also really cool about these Mega Figures is the bendable legs. This is one of the very few sets you can get the bendable legs besides Harry Potter sets, and multicolor, because you get a bunch of different colors. And so yeah. We have the fourth kid in the Stranger Things, of course. He's got, I think his shirt there is like an Easter egg from the second Stranger Things season. I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong. There's a close up. He's got his nice weird, I can't take off his hat. The angle of my light and the hat, so it covers up his face, but he's got that weird expression, like happiness, I guess, like, ooh, ice cream! You've got that, and you've got his, probably what a lot of these other kids have, is the, we're in trouble look. So you've got that. I love his hat and hair. That is actually something that you can use for Pokemon, I think. Don't watch the show, don't care for building anything from Pokemon, but I think you can use that as a Pokemon hat, I think. I think it does look like the hats they wear? I'm not sure, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. I mean, then again, you can't really use it for too much because it's the hat and hair, but yeah. He also has a walkie-talkie, and he has this compass. This is from the first Stranger Things, right there. Actually, there's a better look right there. Now, so that's good. The back printing for the kids, I think I already showed this, but here's a more in-depth look. So yeah, and now I've been rambling on quite a lot about the set. I'm going to switch out the 4 Mega Figures here, but the editing in this video for the beginning part is going to be weird because I kept getting interrupted. I kept having to change things, so yeah, it took me hours just to this moment, honestly. Of like over 30 minutes recording, and I haven't even done all the Mega Figures done yet. So I'm hoping this editing job is going to be really nice, really good. Let me switch the other 4 Mega Figures, go over those, then the van, and then the actual set, the actual house itself. Here we have the other 4 Mega Figures. The other 4 Mega Figures. We have Will. This is the character who was kidnapped by the Demogorgon. Here's his back print. Really cool there. He also has the bendable legs, if you're wondering. The short bendable legs. His hair is just so weird. I wanted this was a cap at one moment when I first saw this piece in my hand. I was like, is this a cap? And it looks like a cap hair. Like hair with a cap with like a bicycle's cap with a helmet on it. But no. He's got his nice calm face over here. His second face here. And that's really cool about all these kids. Most of the kids have double-sided print. So that's kind of interesting if you want to have different expressions. Then we have the sheriff. I cannot remember his name. Forgive me. I just don't know. It's just been such a long time since I've seen this show. Season 1 of Stranger Things. I don't remember the names. I only remember Will and the Demogorgon. And Elle, of course. We have the sheriff here. Love his print. I love the shiny of the badge. Don't know if you can get that on camera. Actually, you can. The belt and the badge. Really cool. He's got his coffee cup. Come to the back. The back belt doesn't have that shiny printing, which is a little sloppy. But then again, this is already $200, so I guess it's like a small minor detail there. You've got that because the front belts here, look at this, they shine. Sorry, I messed that up. It's only the middle belt clip that shines, not the light gray there. I'm sorry about that. That was a mistake. I love his cap. I actually have a white cap from the Lone Ranger Mega Figure, but it's pretty worn down, so it doesn't really stick on his head very well. So yeah. Then of course we have Will's mom here. I like the character, looks very nice, the hair and everything, the printing is very nice. It's a bit more plain printing, but yes. Got some back face, Another back printing here. Her expression kind of matches the Will's printing a little bit. The hair is very nice. It's a big hair, the really big hair. I dropped something. Where did it go? Dropped a piece. Uh-oh. There it is. I love this. And this is what makes the set so good. You've got these cool little details like this. This is a picture of, it's the game that was in the show from episode 1. I don't remember the name of it, but because I like Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's all the kind of card games I like. So got like one of Will's paintings here, or his like little doodling or drawings. His drawing here. I keep picking up the stamp by the Mega Figures, and oh man, I really don't recommend you pick this up by the Mega Figures, but so yeah. She also has a flashlight. This one is a flat instead of the other kid, which he had a stud out. It's not a flat stud there. I love the different variations of the flashlight. That's a really subtle detail. I really love that. And last but least, probably the most famous and exclusive is the Demogorgon. This Demogorgon is super cool. This is such a unique Mega figure, and it is the only way to buy this set. Well, I mean, you could buy just the Lego Mega figure, but I'd rather buy the set. That was weird. I don't know. Like, this is the only way to get a Demogorgon in a Lego set. That's what I'm saying. So that's really nice. It's kind of like a 2-in-1 Mega figure, because you can remove the head here to show off his face when it's closed. Although it's not really to scale to what his face would actually look like when it's closed. That is a very cool detail. You can imagine it's like a different monster, because it almost looks like a different monster without this face piece. That is super cool, super big, and super scary. So yeah. You can also see the weird legs here. I mean, look at that. That is so unique for Mega figures. They usually have the straight normal legs for adults. This one, they had made the custom legs. So that is really cool. The back printing is really awesome too. I love the front, the legs with the claws. And then of course you actually have the Wolverine claws dipped in that brown color. And then of course you have the head on top. I don't think I meant, like I said, I've tried to record this so many times, but I didn't think I mentioned, at least in this recording, that there is a spare Wolverine claws here. So like a spare, I call these Wolverine claws because that's what they are, but a Demogorgon claws for this video, the Demogorgon claws. For this set, they're called Demogorgon claws, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, really cool. You can easily swap those out you can easily use those for Wolverine's bone claws. So that's really cool. Those are the Mega figures. One last thing is the bike. This is really cool. I think Lego missed on opportunity here, but no, they don't have a spare piece of it. The ability to add this bike to the upside down. This is just a normal bike. And you can obviously set the bike up on top here, or what I would want to do is add a 1x1 clip piece, and you can hang it from the upside down, like have Will upside down like this on the bike, or have his bike here. That'd be super cool. Not sure if you guys can really catch that. Oh, this is what our piece I was talking about. Lego does have a spare black piece in the set. You can attach it like so, and then attach it here, and then you can get, hold on, and then look, an upside down bike. Let me zoom in there. It's right there. I think that is a super cool detail that Lego didn't officially add to the set, but would have been really cool if they did, because it would just add that subtle detail of eeriness that, like, interesting. Now, I know technically in the Stranger Things, the bike didn't go to the upside down, but hey, the bike is just lying around, honestly, so having that small detail, using that spare part, or using a gray piece instead, would be super cool. So get the Mega figures out of the way here, and bring this set up a little bit. There we go. That's good. First off, let's go over the van here. We have the van, the sheriff's van. Can't remember his name. Tupper? I think it starts with a T. Maybe it is Tupper. Topper? I can't remember. Something with a T, I think. I'm remembering now. After like my fifth attempt at this. So we have the sheriff's van. It says Hawkins Police Department. Right there. Really cool. Same side. You have nice little windows there. Nice mirrors here. You can, the underside here. Top view. And you can remove this by lifting up the back to reveal an interior. You've got this nice little spot for a pumpkin here. I don't know why it's a pumpkin. I think I'll take that out and use that for something maybe. But you can stick in the sheriff. I do recommend you take off his cup when you do this. So his cup is like another spare piece. You fold up his legs, bring his arms out to kind of like make him reach for the sky. Tell me what that's a reference to, and then you just stick him inside. It's flat. Stick him inside there. He falls in, and it's kind of hard to get his don't put his arms that high as I showed, but because now I'm having trouble. Now I'm having trouble trying to get his arms down, but put his arms about halfway up the body, and then you should be okay with that. There you go. He's in. Close up the roof, like so, and there you go. You've got the minifigure. Now, the minifigure will rattle because it's not studded, but it stays on pretty well, and I like that. Now, one detail I wish they did add was this van was actually big enough to fit 2 minifigures, because technically the van is big enough in the show, but then again, that's alright. The house itself. I'm going to try and make this short and fast because this video is going to run for a long time if I ramble on like this. The house itself, the house on top. As we can see from the front, we've got, we have the nice walkway here, made with a flat one by one flats. We have some rock debris over here, some more over here, and over here. As you can tell, this is where you would stick the van in this hole, I think. It's this hole here. You would stick the van on. It's a little difficult, especially with the camera in the way, but there. Stick that there, and you can flip the house over with that car, the van, still attached. But for the looks of this, I want to add it now, of course. Up on top here, we can see we've got a chimney, or a couple of chimneys, like a little furnace here, and then oh no, this is the furnace. That's just like fire would come out of this, and then a couple of end stalks over here. I'm gonna call them end stalks. They're like just the tips of the houses over one right here, and one over here. This side of the house is oh shoot. Hold on just a minute. So, the house, I do recommend when you move in this house, be really careful because the tree, one of the bottom tree leaves came off. So when you put your hand about the middle of the bottom house. At the bottom of the set, put your hand right about the middle. And don't put too much weight, but just a little bit. On the side of the house, you can, I thought I was falling. On the side of the house, you can see we've got the tree. I have a nice window here. Love the stickers. A lot of stickers in this set, but still really nice. I love the details of the wall using flat 1x flats. And then over here, I have a small hole here. You can't really tell, but that's like a entrance, I guess you can say, the porch. Now to the other side, you can put your hand here on this to help support it, the weight of this house. On this side, you can see a missing Will sign. This is Will missing, I believe. Let's see, is it Will? Missing. Let's see. Missing. It's Will's missing. So it's the missing sign of Will. Over here you can see there's another window. It's two windows. It's like two of those. It's like twice as big as the one on that side. 4 pieces. The 4 1x2 glass pieces here. Another little entrance to the porch right there, I guess you can say. And that's pretty much it for the front. Now, some details I did overlook. You've got the nice swing here. It actually does kind of work. You've got a nice bench over here, a table over here. Kind of bring this to the camera. A table, a bench. We've got a bucket here, and we've got another table and a chair, along with some newspapers covering the wall. If you guys haven't watched Stranger Things, you know what that is. Now behind, is that it? Oh, and a hole right here. There's a hole right there. That's an Easter egg for the movie when she axed the wall looking for the Demogorgon, like the portal to. Well, she didn't know it was a portal, but the Demogorgon came after her. So yes. I will try and put a spoiler in front of this video, that way if you haven't seen Stranger Things. But yes. And now we have the back of the house, the cream of the house, you could say. Here we have a lot of Easter eggs I'm going to go over real quick. We have the wizard hat. That's a reference to the picture you saw. We have the camera. This was filmed during Christmas later in the season. We have another will sign that's missing. We have another will missing sign. We have the bear trap from the end of the movie, when we're one of the closer to the end of the movie. We're trying to find the Demogorgon. We have an axe here. I just can't tell, you can't see it that well, but you've got the axe right there. You got a nice chair where she would sit with the phone. You've got the phone on the wall right here. You also have the nice lettering there, along with the lights straight across. Really cool there. Oh, and on top here, which is really hard to see, can't remove the roof. You can't remove the roof, and this is super annoying, but there is an Easter egg way in there, and it is the picture. Let me get it out if I can. I'll have to put it on later, I guess. Hold on. There we go. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to have to add this later to the set, off camera, at its back, so I guess for the rest of this video it's going to be off. We have the picture. This is a reference to season 2 of Stranger Things. I know this for a fact, about the creature, the mind flare. So that is really cool. I love those. I love like when they do those Easter eggs of like future seasons or future movies or something. Really love that. We also have that's a game, I believe, a game or a movie that Will likes. So then, of course, we have Will's bedroom. We have the jukebox right there. We've got his lamp, his nice bed, and we have the famous, which is one reason why I love this set, is the Jaws movie, the original Jaws. That is super cool. I love that. And I love the other version in the Upside Down too. That's so cool. That's great for zombie buildings. If you want to create this zombie movie or zombie video, that would be a perfect piece to use for like a movie theater or like a poster. It's super cool in the Upside Down. And that's pretty much it, honestly. There's not too many details in this house. In the first layer, it's hard to show you guys on camera. I didn't realize until now how hard it is to get close to this. But here we have Will's mom, and the best and probably the most cool feature of this house is this. I haven't got a set with this feature in it in a long time. Only the 2012 Alien UFO, but lights. And look at that. It lights up. This is so cool. Just because I love this. I love the scene of when this happened. Is the lights. They light up the thing. That is so awesome. And what's really cool is it's got the star 1x2 window piece that makes it so that there's like holes in it. It's hard to get it on camera, at least for me, but you can see the lights aren't like a full blinding light. It's like holes in it. So I really love that because it shines on certain letters. It's really cool. It's so awesome. So that is this side of the house. Let's flip it over to the Upside Down. And here we have the Upside Down house. This is another cool feature I just love about the set. The Easter eggs. So over here in this corner we have the dragon. We have the same movie, video game thing right there. We can see slime or some kind of yucky goo there next to the thing. We can see we've got the exact spot where the bear trap is, where the Demogorgon got hurt. I guess that's his blood maybe? Over here we have the same sign. That's another cool big sticker piece, but vines growing over it. We have the lights, but they're off. We have the missing Will sign. We have Will's bed, decayed and shriveled up. Well, literally, it looks decayed. There's that sticker there. I didn't show you guys that. The same thing's on Will's there. Well, there's the look in the living room there, and it is right there. So yeah, hard to tell, but you got that right there. I didn't mention that. I forgot about that. So I'm glad I flipped. So yeah. We have the phone here. We've got more vines in decay. There's the look on that side. And then on here, we've actually got the Christmas box, which, like I said, this set is so cool. But the problem is, recording this for myself personally, you can't, remove the roof without, destroying it to show off some Easter eggs that are deep inside the house. For me personally. Because there's a Christmas box right here that says Xmas, like Christmas, right there. It's hard to tell, but it's right there. It's really cool. Look up speed build, not mine in particular, but look up a speed build of someone else. I think to show off there's some of those stickers you can't really see in this review, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's really cool. We have the black bed instead of the multicolored one down here, and yeah, the attic is also decayed, and I love that. Oops, tighten that. And the detail that you guys might have thought I forgot, which I honestly almost did, is the Jaws poster. This is what I meant. Look at that. We have shark. Instead of Jaws, it says shark. It's like upside down, so instead of Jaws, it's shark. I didn't actually realize that. I honestly didn't realize that until now. But you have shark instead of Jaws. And that's so cool for like a zombie thing. It looks like it makes it adds age, like life to the set. That if you're gonna do that for a zombie movie or a decayed movie, like an apocalyptic. I know the word, I just can't say it. Apocalyptic movie, apocalyptic, you know, the movie. That is so cool. In the exact same spot as the good one. You also, what is so cool is that in this set, you have swinging vines. Like when it's upside down like this, the vines swing over into the right side up. You know, the regular. And it's the same for the front, which I haven't discussed yet. The front here is, you can't put the car here, which is kind of okay, because it never was there, but you have the spot where the car was, right there. And see these vines, they were here when it was right side up, and now they're upside down. And that's really cool. Kind of shows like some effect there. We also have this dirty path of rocks. We have the same path leading up to the house, except paths are light blue because it's got that weird bluish tinge to it in the upside down. You have the same chair bench, no swing. Well, actually, oh sorry, the swing's right here. The swing's right here. You have the chair, you have the table. More of that weird clear glue yuck around. I guess we can call it yuck. And then you have the roof. The blue got some more of those vines, got more yuck, more brown. And that's really cool. So yeah, and another subtle detail that it took me like a while to figure out where the stickers went, because I like the missing stickers. When I would put them up, I was like got to a moment like when I finished the trees, I was like, where did they go? I didn't read far enough into the manual yet, but I thought I missed it, so I kept going back and like I couldn't find it, so I went forward, and I realized we're like a few pages, or 1 or 2 maybe 3 pages away from where I was. So yeah, so I do recommend you be patient and calm when you build the trees, and when you put all the set together. But there is the other missing Will sign right there. That is really cool. I love these clear pieces. This is so cool. I can't wait to use these for a set sometime. Sorry. That'd be so cool. You have the decayed look here, vines here. You've got the same pattern as the other side, except this has got studs and more of that slime. There's the double window. Over here you can see a window here. It looks like decayed. We got that 1x2 there. Yeah, hold on. I think I actually messed up. Actually, I think I made a mistake. Like I said, I did skip some stuff. I accidentally forgot a couple steps in this set. This is why I don't do big sets, Miles, because some big sets every so often, because I think I mess up. Hold on. Give me a minute. Did I? All right. Okay, so the cut there, I realized I made a mistake here. I forgot two pieces right here. The slime. I looked at the instructions. I forgot a slime piece that went right there, like a 1x1. Shh. Shh. Sorry for that cut there. I forgot I needed. I skipped a part of the instructions of that in 1x1 black with the light gray weird tree vine here. So yeah, so I do recommend going to the trees. Unlike what I did, slow and steady, because I was really hasty trying to finish this. I was pretty hot. I was tired. My room can get pretty hot, and just take it easy, because you might mess up something like that. So don't realize until an embarrassing moment. But yeah, so besides that, other details is the vines. The vines here are made from whips, which you get 2 extras, so that's really good. And another detail, you have the number 149 here on the house, and then on this side you have 149, so they're identical. If you're wondering there, the number of the house. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to add the van, and I'm going to add some Mega figures to this for the final closing, and my final thoughts of the set. So my thoughts about the set and my opinions. Oh, you also get this. My opinion on the set is that the set is great. $200, it's worth every penny. I know you can get like $10 cheaper on eBay, but is it worth it? No, not really. Because, you never know what, they show image of the set, but you don't know that's really what you're getting, and I just felt more comfortable buying this from LEGO and losing 10 not saving $10, but that's alright. And yeah, and the benefit of getting it from LEGO is you get it within 2 to 3 days, which is what I got it from. So yes, this set is really awesome. My complaints, one, I think there's far too many spare pieces, although these spare pieces are really cool. And one of them in here is actually the waffle piece. This waffle piece for 11. Other than that, besides having too many spare pieces, the stand isn't big enough to hold all 8. I think that's a really disappointment and missed opportunity by LEGO. So yeah, other than those 2 things, I think it's, those things, it's pretty good. Another detail is that you can't remove the roof or raise it for looking inside the house, because just can't. So certain Easter eggs like this one you have to remove manually to get a look at, which is sad, but I think for structural integrity of the house, for what's it supposed to do is flip over, it's good. Now, the good things about this set. One, although I was pretty scared when I actually got the set in my hand, I realized, I'm scared. I don't think these trees are going to work for me. I think I'm going to break them. The trees work fine, other than occasional leaves would fall off, because then again, I'm not careful with the set. So for you, maybe it won't happen, but not as much as it happens to me. But not as much. But the leaves, I do recommend you gotta be careful with the leaves, because they can fall off. They can fall off. At least the bottom ones pretty easily, so I do recommend be careful with that. But the trees, what they're supposed to do is hold the house up beautifully. The upside down house is beautiful. All these new blue pieces, the blue leaves, it's so awesome. And Demogorgon is awesome. Will is also a good character, I guess, for this set. And yeah, I don't have too many negatives for the set. I mean, other than the fact is LEGO could have added a way to add the bike to the upside down, or we can just add to this leaf here, because there's holes in these leaves. I guess you could use this piece right here to stick it in the ground. Yeah, it works pretty well. Hey, that works. Other than that small detail there, and so yeah. all in all, I rank this set about 80%, 90 out of 100, between 8 and 9 out of 10. That's pretty good for myself personally. All the exclusive pieces, the function of the house is great. That almost makes it a 10 out of 10. I'm not upset about the stand. I kind of know why LEGO didn't want to make a huge stand for the set. It's not UCS. And making a big stand for this, people would ask, do the same thing for other UCS sets. So, because I think the Cantina set doesn't have a big stand to hold every single one of the minifigures. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, I think that's kind of why LEGO didn't make a big stand. So that I'm not really complaining about that. The problem is you can't remove the roof to look at those subtleties like this one. You can't do that. You also can't. So that's a major problem. Besides that, of course, besides the roof ability, which obviously I understand for strength, for structural support, I know why they couldn't do that. And then what was the other thing? Oh, and the extra spare pieces seems a little bit too many. Other than those two major things, you can't really remove the roof to look at those pieces for the right side of the house, and how many spare pieces. Other than those two things, kind of makes me want to go back to it. Makes me want to rank this to 9 to 10, but also want to rank it to an 8 to 10. So it's between 8, 9 to 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry this video is weird and different because I have to edit a lot. I have to do a bunch of changes. Hope this video is short. I don't think it is, but thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, please subscribe, and thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I'll see you guys next time on Abrix. Man, I'm glad I'm done.